Okay, we've had a lot of tea. We just did our live show for 2 hours.
Welcome backstage to the dinner party.
Absolutely. This is going to be our
The after
recap.
party.
Yeah, we're going to recap the show for you and send this out to all of our lovely people on our guest list, otherwise known as our mailing list. So it's February 10th. We just had Chad Hodge and Laura Benanti.
Oh, God, we had so much fun.
Absolutely.
And so much cake and sugar.
I mean, we are hopped up!
We're all hopped up on cookies and Valentine's candy.
If you know, Chad Hodge is a very hot young TV writer who created the show The Playboy Club, and Laura Benanti was a cast member on that show.
Also hot.
Absolutely. They were both wonderful. They came in. Laura flew directly to the studio from the East Coast.
Her helicopter landed right outside on our helipad.
Absolutely. Actually, she landed right before we went on the air and then took a cab straight here. And Chad joined us earlier in the show. And we also had a lot of our special correspondents on hand tonight. Jonelle Sams.
Jonelle Sams had special Valentine's Day advice, which you might want to check in with.
Absolutely. Jordan Ampersand was here to talk about a sort of disturbing incident that he had a sort of run-in with law enforcement.
Even though he was supposed to be here with a museum review.
He didn't apparently quite make it to the museum. We had asked him to go to LAURA and talk about, he's our critic at large, and he never quite makes it to where he's supposed to go. We had a lot of words from our new sponsors, a donut place called Happy Cream Donuts, which has an exciting benefit added.
Very exciting.
Absolutely. And a new church? Was that what that ad was for?
I used Faith Technology, wasn't that what they called it? You'll have to check it out.
Yeah.
You'll have to check it out. It's a slogan that I've heard somewhere else recently.
Yeah.
But yeah, check in and see what you think. If you're looking for a new religion, maybe they'll be for you.
Yeah, we also had a trailer for a very upsetting film that I don't think I'm going to see, but it's based on a very disturbing novel that I also didn't read. But that's in there if you're curious about it.
The Very Upsetting Film Festival.
That's a good idea.
I think we need to look into that.
We'll look into the Very Upsetting Film Festival. Also, we talked about stuff that we wanted to talk about at the start of the broadcast. There's an asteroid that's coming very close to Earth.
Right. We weighed in on the asteroid, so you might want to watch listen to the show soon, because who knows what's going to happen with that asteroid. It's Friday, so you've got till Friday. World may be ending, so if you got things you want to get done, certainly listen to the show. Say I love you to people that you care about, but first listen to the show.
Yeah, and first listen to Eric Shaw Quinn's take on the David Beckham body double controversy, which also
I think
topped off
it's very
the show.
important for all of us.
Anyway, so I think that pretty much covers it. You can download the show on iTunes, and we would love it if you subscribe to our podcast. It's free. We also have mobile apps for Android and Apple devices that allow you to listen to the live show and
all
our
the
constant
time,
replays.
everywhere you go.
And, of course, the podcast version is available for download in 20-minute bite-sized pieces. So I'm Christopher Rice.
Delicious. I'm Eric Shaw Quinn.
And next week we will be back with legendary novelist Patricia Nell Warren, who wrote the Front Runner. Excuse me. There's all that tea kicking in. And we'll have David Barinholtz from the American Tea Room here to talk about gourmet teas. So it should be another fun live cast of the Dinner Party Show.
Join us for dinner.
Absolutely.
We'll bring the party.